YouTube, yes sir, it's your boy and we're back with another video. Before I get started into the video, I just want to say Happy New Year's to each and every one of y'all. Thank you for the support and love you guys been showing me, right? I really appreciate that. If it wasn't for you guys, again, I wouldn't be in front of this camera. So thank you for everything you guys do. And you know, let's get right into the video. I'm not wasting time. 2024 is literally here and we got to level up, right? We have to get to where we want to be as fast as we can, all right? So in this video, I'm gonna be going over a trade that I called out this morning during London session, okay? How I made $2,000 in under 1 hour, okay? So I'm gonna break down the trade, what I was thinking throughout the trade, and I'm also gonna show you guys proof of me calling out the trade so you guys know that I'm not capping, all right? 2024, we are going to get right, okay? So before I get into the breakdown, man, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go subscribe to the channel, go become a part of the family, right? I'm literally gonna give you guys content, education, literally for free. I'm not making you guys pay for nothing. I'm not making you guys buy a course, right? If you guys want to learn more, join my free Discord. That's where I call out 1 to 2 trades a week, and also have a lot of educational tools in there for you guys so that you guys could get right. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. All right, let's get into the video, man. So as you guys see on my screen, I have my trading view up and the trade that I took this morning, okay? But before I even get into the breakdown of this trade and what I was thinking during this trade, I want to show you guys the Discord and what I do in the Discord, okay? So when you guys join the Discord, right, there's a lot of helpful resources that you guys will need if you guys are new to trading or if you guys are currently trading, right? There's tabs in here where I show you guys breakdowns of everything, okay? So you guys can go through all of these and take a look at it, right? I also do have a chat room, so you guys have any questions regarding to trading, you guys can chat with me or to anybody else in the group chat, okay? So you guys can chat over here, and this is where a lot of people like, right, which is the public signals, okay? So keep in mind, when I do public signals, I'm only giving out quality trades, okay? I usually only call 1 to 2 trades a week, and it has to be a quality trade, okay? So as you guys can see in my public signal, I called out this trade at 1:16 a.m., right? I have the date, the pair, my entry, where my stop loss is, and where my take profit is, right? And then I have my results. So in the results, it's gonna show you a breakdown of the trade, where it was before and what happened after. Did the trade play out or did the trade not play out, right? So I literally have everything down to the T in here for you guys. I'm literally being as transparent as I can with you guys. So it's all in the Discord. So if you guys haven't joined the free Discord, I'll be putting the link down below. Literally join. It's literally free. I'm not charging you guys any monthly subscriptions, none of that, okay? It's free. I want you guys to be able to level up your trading in 2024, okay? So go check it out, all right? But beside all that, man, let's get into the video, right? Let's get into the breakdown of this trade. So I took this trade on GJ, right? So let me replay this to show you guys where it was at before, and I'm gonna walk you guys through it step by step on what I was thinking, okay? So when I got into the charts, right, this is on the 5-minute, right? This is what I'm seeing, okay? So what I'm seeing on the 5-minute right now is we're above the 200 EMA, right? We're breaking structure to the upside. This structure is being taken out, right? And this structure is being taken out, right? So I see that we're breaking structure to the upside and we're above the 200 EMA, okay? So that's two confluences that I see on the 5-minute, right? But you always have to look at your higher time frame, okay? So again, I always go to the 1 hour first and then I glance at the 4 hour, okay? So on the 1 hour, price is showing me that it's very bearish, right? That we're on a downtrend, right? So as you can see from up here, we're literally coming down, right? But you also have to keep in mind, if price is too low, you do not want to keep selling, right? Because why would you sell low, right? If price is too high, you don't want to keep buying, because why would you buy high, okay? So you have to keep that in mind when you look at these candles, okay? So I see that we're on a downtrend, right? We're under the 200 EMA, right? But then I also see that we never broke below these lows right here, right? So we never broke below these lows, okay? That's where that line is, right? And price is over here, right? So we never took out lows and we are too low already, right? So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, cool. I may be counter trending, right? But I'm confident in it, because why? Because we're already at the bottom, okay? So now let's go over to the 4 hour. 4 hours telling me the same thing, right? We're literally coming down, But what do you see on the 4-hour? Again, this is the low and this is the other low, right? We never took out these lows right here, right? So that's telling me that, okay, cool, we do not have enough pressure to the downside. Okay, so if we're gonna scalp this up, it's gonna be in and out. Okay, we're not holding this trade because the overall trend is telling us that we are still bearish. Okay, so now that I realize that, I go back to my 5-minute, right? So let's go to the 5-minute. So now that I know that the one on the 4-hour, we are looking bearish, but we are low and we're not taking out any lows. Okay, cool. I'm more confident in taking a buy to scalp this up, right? So first thing I look at is, are we above the 200 EMA? Yes, we're above. Are we breaking structure? Yes, we're breaking structure to the upside, right? We're taking out these highs and these highs. Again, if y'all have a problem with seeing if price is breaking structure, just go to the line chart. You see the line chart? We're literally breaking this high, this high, this high. We're literally breaking to the upside, right? So I know that for one, right? And I have confluences that, okay, cool, if I take this up for a buy, it just makes more sense, right? So once I realize that, I have to look for my gaps, right? Where is the gap on this 5-minute, right? So I see the gap right here. You see this bearish candle from that wick at the top to the wick of this next bullish candle, right? There's a gap. There's a gap from here to here, right? Because as you can see, this is where the aggressive buying came in, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 bullish candles pushing to the upside, right? So that's aggressive buying. So when y'all look for gaps, you want to see if there's aggressive buying or aggressive selling, and is there a gap being left behind, right? So at this point, right, there's a gap right here. As you can see, when this bullish candle, this big candle pushed out, this next candle only wicked down to this level, right? So there's nothing between these gaps right here, right? So what do you do at this point? You always have to wait for price to come back to fill in the gaps, to tap into your zone, and eventually you will take your buy from there, right? So at that point, all I'm doing now is I'm waiting, right? I'm not taking a buy up here because price needs to come back, right? So let me play this out. So okay, cool, price came back. So now we cleared the gap, right? So there's no more gaps, but now price tapped into our zone. So what do we look for now? We look for the next break of a candle. Okay, so let's play this out. Again, we still haven't broke this, no candle highs yet. Okay, so keep waiting. Cool. So my entry was right here. I took a long right here, right? And my stop loss was below the zone. And then I go for my 1-to-1, right? So 1-to-1. And then why did I take this entry? Because we broke this candle high, right? So as you can see, when this bullish candle printed, you see that wick right there? This next candle that pushed, it went down a little bit and then it broke this high, this previous candle high, right? So that's where I'm entering. So I'm entering right here, right? And then I go for my 1-to-1, right? My stops is always gonna be below the box, right? If the stops are too big when it's below the box, I would put it under the candle that it broke, okay? But at this point, it's only 15 pips on GJ. It's not bad, so I'd rather be safe than to have price come back and take me out and then eventually go my way, right? So let me play this out. So you see, what trading really does to you is it really tests your psychology, right? So you see how price broke up and then price came back down here, right? At this point, price came up here and then price started coming down. The whole point of you trading is you have to understand your risk, right? So a lot of time, what price is going to do is going to play around in your area and eventually it's going to take off, right? Now, a lot of traders, they're going to be scared. They're going to be like, oh snap, price is up here and then it's coming down. I'm going to lose money. You have to be numb to that. You have to be numb to seeing drawdown because not every trade is going to play out perfectly, right? So you have to trust in your strategy and you have to let your trade play out, okay? So I'm going to play this out. Literally at this candle, it literally tapped my take profit, okay? So price played around here and eventually it took off, right? So literally, that is literally all I'm doing when I come to the charts, right? I see what the 5 minutes is doing. I look at the higher time frame. I have to see where the price is at on the higher time frame. Again, if price is too low, you do not want to keep selling, okay? Price is too high, you do not want to keep buying, okay? The market has to always balance itself out, okay? So That's literally the breakdown of this trade. Literally, it took 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. It took 50 minutes to hit this trade, right? But what do you do when you take a trade? You do not want to keep looking at the trade, right? Hit your take your trade, set your stop loss, set your take profit, and leave, right? If you win the trade, that's good. If you lose a trade, cool. You already know what you're risking during that trade, okay? So that's literally all I have for you guys. I hope you guys learned something out of this video, and you know, I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, peace.